Let's go down to Kokomo.
Day 56. Thursday, the 10th of December. Belize City, Belize. I got up and dressed in my bikini yesterday morning, intent on a swim in the ocean before lunch. Making my way to the gangway, I waited for the tender boat to empty before swiping out of the ship and getting my daily fondle from the Nepalese security lady during the routine pat-down. As we began boarding the little life draft, an alarm sounded and we had to disembark to the steps leading to the pontoon, whilst the deck guys attempted to rectify some engine trouble that had caused the alarm to sound. We were then told that the boat was going to be decommissioned for the day, and we'd have to wait for the next one to arrive back from land before we could go to shore. Right, lunch first it was then. Having crammed chicken, cucumber, and the nicest chocolate cake into my hungry mouth, I went back to the little opening on deck 4 and attempted to escape once more. As I suggested to the crew assigned to load us in and out of the waiting craft, I would have quite happily swum in the sea surrounding the ship. But apparently 2 crew members were sent straight to see the captain when they swam back to the ship one time, rather than arrive in style aboard one of the miniature red ferries. They might have been going to get a high five and congratulations from the master of the ship, but I highly doubt it. Finally, I made it to the mainland and hot-footed it to my own private seaside, just a short distance from the pier terminal. I don't know why I still dip a toe in the water each time, expecting it to be cold, as it's always balmy. Too many years living in Northern Europe, I guess. The amount of diesel present in the water at the little bay is highly questionable, as there are already 3 cruise ships docked each Wednesday when we visit, 2 of which have to send tender boats back and forth all day. Still, on the plus side, I don't see many fish, which is always a bonus. On returning home, I decided to go to deck 8 and enjoy the afternoon sunshine whilst drying off a bit. I ended up staying there for over 2 hours, listening to some music and reading a few chapters of my ebook before I had to go to work. Funny, stupid, embarrassing, amazing, and more often than not, strange stuff happens in the casino. I'd love to recount some of the anecdotes here, but due to the sensitive nature of gaming, that's of course forbidden. Sorry guys, you're missing out, and are going to have to put up with jelly and panda delusions instead. I tried to set some washing on during one of my breaks from work. Due to the number of crew on board, 1,080, and the number of machines available, 14, there is often a queue, even in the middle of the night, as we're a very 24-hour society. Finally, at around 1 a.m, an overworked unit became free, and I shoveled my soggy and dirty clothes into the round drum. Loading the soap powder and conditioner into the drawer, I quickly pressed start and headed for the door, so as not to be late back onto the gaming floor. Big mistake. I immediately stopped in my tracks and spun around, frantically stabbing at all the buttons with my finger. Accidentally, in my haste, I'd let the machine commence on Hot White's 90-degree wash. I tried the stop button, the cancel button, the open door button, the on-off switch, but nothing worked. The machine refused to stop its cycle. Eventually, having to concede defeat, I let the damn thing boil wash half my wardrobe while I scurried up the stairs to the casino. On my next break, I went down to survey the damage, but the darn machine still had my clothes hostage, churning them round and round in the inferno-like water. After 2 hours, the siege was finally over, and the captor finally freed what was left of my clothes. The first 3 items out, a once pink t-shirt with Dubai emblazoned on the front in tiny sequins, now a tiny grey top minus its jewels, a dark brown bra with the underwire viciously escaping at all angles, and what I think was the remnants of a pair of tights, all had to be tossed straight into the nearby garbage bin. A few thongs and 2 pairs of shorts survived relatively intact, although they might be more like hot pants next time I actually try them on. The rest was for the trash, except 2 t-shirts that were salvageable for going to the gym in, and a pair of socks that look okay, just a bit mentally scarred and shaken by the whole horrifying ordeal. Looks like I'll be treating myself to some new clothes for Christmas then. I'm training in Belize this morning at 9 a.m, so it'll have to be Costa Maya or Cozumel next week, before I have anything much to wear except my uniform. And that's all for Day 56. Thanks for listening. Be sure to tune in to Day 57's antics tomorrow. Same time, same place. Well, not literally, because this ship never stops. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss a day. And if you're enjoying it, like and share it too. Thank you!